All right. Okay, so here is the AliExpress Force 21. All right, 21 arm. Okay, it came with a glow plug. I'm not going to bore you, showing you tearing it apart. So, okay. And just like that, she is torn apart. Okay, so this is the AliExpress Force engine. I want to reiterate that because I have noticed some differences while pulling it apart. Okay, but let's start with the block, right? Looks good, right? Looks normal. I notice it's got that Taiwanese bearing, right? The machining, I mean, it looks great. You know, everything's nice and smooth. Right? Don't see no issues with the machining at all. It looks amazing. Okay. So block. Oh, and it did come with the gasket. Did come with the rear gasket. So, just mind you, that was there. Okay. So check. All right. Let's look at the cooling head next. Okay. So it is the cast, right? You can see the line, the cast line, and then they cut it after, right? It's heavy. But it is just their standard normal cooling head that I have several of just in different, painted in different schemes. So, like I said, nothing fancy there. Like I said, it did come with the glow plug, from AliExpress. And the glow plug is no name and no marking of any kind. But I would imagine it's probably a hot glow plug, but who knows? Okay, AliExpress. Like I said, it's free. Oh, sorry. Whoa, sorry. My bad, guys. Okay, there was one shim, and that definitely feels like a 2. Maybe a 1.5, but definitely a 2. In my opinion. Okay, so we've seen that. It did come with a collet. No screw on the end of the crankshaft. Okay, let's check out the carb. Okay, so it's our force carb. I believe this is the 2113D. It is a short needle carb. Pretty, basic force carb. Nothing really to say here besides, these carbs tune, amazing. They're easy. They're great. Okay. So I am glad to see that the back plate did come with a O-ring. And it looks like there's an O-ring inside right there as well. Super cool. To see on the AliExpress version of the engine. Starter plate looks very normal and basic. With the pins, springs in the side of the crank here. Okay, so next, let's look at the crank. So, this is the typical Force crank. This is what you would expect inside of a Force engine. So marginally surprising, but not really. This is kind of the Force crank, per se. But, like I said, the AliExpress version, I wasn't quite expecting this, but good to see. Good crank. Okay, now let's look at our sleeve. Okay, start with our exhaust port. So this is where the AliExpress version, comes into play, is right here. Okay, So very basic sleeve. The schnurlies are not cut, fanged out. And then your intake ports are not fanged or nothing either. Well, I think it's they fang the schnurlies, and I think they do a little bit to the exhaust. So this is, you know, very, very basic to see. So let's take a look at our piston. It is a flat top piston. It's a cast piston. It's got the one oil groove. And then it comes with that shitty connecting rod that I pulled out of my Force 28R. That thick, nasty connecting rod. Is that a metal shaving? That was a metal shaving. Okay. So I did find a metal shaving in this engine. You know, the inside though, thing looks good. Whoa. So this is not a skirted piston. So this is definitely their cheaper line of engines. And so it goes like this. And amazing pinch. Oh yeah. Amazing pinch. So that's cool. And then, you know, in my other video, sorry guys. In the other video, I was talking about the pull start, how this is not a real force pull start. However, it is a real force pull start. The part numbers match up. However, it is different. It is a slightly different pull start, but the pound number and everything lines up. So what? You know, WTF, what the fuck? Whatever. Okay, so overall, I do believe that the AliExpress engine is worth it. $73 for this thing. I'm probably gonna mod this sleeve, you know, to be honest. And so be on the lookout for that modding video. And yeah, I think this was $73 well spent, you know, from AliExpress. So thanks guys, take care.